A long, long time ago in Jerusalem, there lived a Roman soldier named Longinus the Centurion. He was brave and strong, an exemplary soldier. There was one thing though, his eyes were starting to grow darker. He had troubles with his sight. This man was soon going blind, and it was such a fright. He was still a proud member of the Roman battalion, set under the governance of Pontius Pilate. On the auspicious day when in the time of Jesus, that day the whole world felt the ground as it was trembling, for in the hearts of the people they were mourning. Longinus was tasked with ensuring that the death comes to them. If you're enjoying this, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. He had thought this would just be another execution, but the governor had scheduled a captive almost every day. When the earthquake had stopped, he had approached the Jesus on the cross, looking at him atop. So Longinus, the centurion, with his long spear, pierced the side of Jesus. For a second of pain and agony the Lord endured. Then blood and water came gushing out like a river. As the water flowed onto him, it covered his eyes. In his surprise, the centurion suddenly felt relief. It was like a warm summer breeze had lifted his feet. The darkness had gone, and all that was left was this unexplained brightness. He had not noticed that he had dropped his spear on the ground. Longinus then started to bow down. As it is written in Mark, he had remarked, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." He knew it the second his eyesight was miraculously healed. From then on, he started to weep. Subscribe and follow for part 2. Thank you for watching. On that day, he began a new journey. He had taken off the armor and the shield. He swore fealty. Then he renounced paganism and immediately left the army. He started to preach the gospel of Jesus and converted many. It was here that Pontius Pilate got word of his ministry. As words spread of his actions, he grew tired and angry. Pilate ordered for his immediate arrest. Then he was brought before him to renounce and attest. Longinus didn't falter nor waver his conviction. In his anger, Pontius Pilate took a knife and blinded him. "If you continue in this journey, may your life be filled with misery." Then he was sent away. If you're enjoying this, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. It was here that a normal man would have ended his journey, but Longinus was no ordinary man. He kept his ministry. In his blindness, he found solace in speaking the story of Jesus. Though his world was covered in darkness, he found peace, and in the word of God, happiness. Pontius Pilate was again enraged. Does not this man know when to stop with his escapades? Once again, he was presented in front of Pilate, this time to ensure that his journey be cut short. Pilate got a blade and asked the guards to hold Longinus down. Subscribe and follow for part 3. Thank you for watching. They held him and pulled out his tongue. Then Pilate demanded, "Since your actions don't want to cease, even in blindness you are still relentless. Let me cut the tongue that spreads these atrocities." Pilate swung, and the tongue of Longinus was cut. The crowd grew silent, and as Pilate laughed and walked away, then in the deafening silence, Longinus continued to speak with such clarity. Longinus said, "If you're enjoying this, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Pontius Pilate cut me, bleed me, hurt me, but you can never silence me, for the glory of God is upon us, and no one can stop my testimony." A few years ago, I was blessed enough to see the statue of Longinus by Bernini there, holding the Holy Lance, or much commonly known as the Spear of Destiny. I do not know what the future holds for any of us, but I do know that with God's grace we can be the best version of us. Let us not cower when the world persecutes us. Rather, let us stand firm on our resolve that the best is still ahead for us. This story is inspired by the book Ancient Scriptures of John, Mark, and later on the book titled Golden Legend by Jacobus de Voragine, which gave a dramatic account of his conversion to martyrdom. Great stories are meant to be shared. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.